Hey everyone, it's Sammy from Push Square, and I wanted to make a really quick video talking about PlayStation VR's supposed tracking issues. Now this has been a big topic of conversation all week on the NeoGAF forums, on Reddit and various other online venues, and it all seemed to stem from a Giant Bomb stream earlier in the week where they were having some pretty major technical issues. Now I absolutely love Giant Bomb, so I can't speak to what was going wrong there. I don't know whether they've got a faulty piece of hardware. I don't know whether their studio lighting equipment was messing up the tracking. I couldn't tell you. But what I can say is that I've played a lot of the games that Giant Bomb streamed in that broadcast, and I haven't noticed any issues anywhere near on the same scale that Giant Bomb was seeing. Now, I've been playing most of my PlayStation VR stuff in the living room, and I actually sit next to a giant bay window, and in the afternoon you get light pouring in through this window, and I found that PlayStation VR works just as well in that kind of light, bright setting as it does at nighttime. So I definitely haven't had any issues there. One thing I will say is that in cinematic mode, when you've got kind of the PS4 screen floating in 3D space, if you look to the corners of the screen, you can see a tiny little bit of jitter. But when you're in an actual virtual reality game, you don't see anything like this at all. Certainly I haven't. The PlayStation Move controllers are probably the biggest issue in terms of tracking problems, because when you look at your hands in Batman Arkham VR, for example, you can see them kind of shake and kind of jitter, and there's a tiny little bit of drift. Now, have I found this disorientating? Has this made me feel sick? The answer's honestly no. Maybe some people that are more sensitive will have a bigger issue with that, but I haven't had any major problems with the tracking of the PlayStation Move controllers. They work well enough. And while I'd like to see that improved in future generations, in future iterations of PlayStation VR, for now it gets the job done and it's good enough. So the tracking issues that I've seen in my week or so, actually it's over a week now playing PlayStation VR, are nothing like on the same scale of what happened in that Giant Bomb stream. Now we're going to have to wait and see until the commercial release if more people have problems that Giant Bomb had, but I'm expecting the majority of people will have a good experience with PlayStation VR. I've really been paying very little disregard to the kind of instructions that they give you. I haven't been paying attention to how far away I'm sitting from the PlayStation camera. I haven't been paying attention to lighting, and I haven't had any issues really, any major issues, and I can only talk about what I've seen. Now a lot of people have been trying to kick PlayStation VR, saying that it's bad tech, etc, and that's a little bit frustrating for me because I've been using it for over a week and I haven't experienced these issues. Now obviously if a lot of people do have issues next week when they pick up their headsets, then that's going to be a real problem, but maybe I'm lucky, maybe I'm just in a setting that the PlayStation VR really likes and it seems to work well in. But to be honest with you, I imagine most of you are going to be in a setting where PlayStation VR works absolutely fine, and I don't foresee many people or anyone at all really having the kind of problems that were in that Giant Bomb stream, because that just looked completely bizarre to me and completely at odds with what I've seen myself. So anyway, let me know what you think about PlayStation VR's tracking issues in the comment section below. Did the Giant Bomb stream convince you to kind of cancel your pre-order, or are you not massively worried? Has this video reassured you, or are you still feeling concerned? Let me know in the comments section below, and thank you so much as always for watching.